Yo, 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 it's your boy YTS on the beat, man. You know, we live in the building. Another episode of Fusion Radio, man. You know, I got my brother Brian in here with me too. You know, we always do our thing every week. You know, that's why they call us Second Kobe, you feel me? But we got this great artist in the building today, man. We definitely finna get into his movement and stuff like that. So I want to introduce himself because, you know, this is his first time on Fusion Radio, you feel me? So I want him to talk his ish a little bit, you feel me? Introduce himself to the people and let them know who in the building today.
Yeah, it's Dioro, and I'm from Rockford, Illinois, so not really, from Chicago, just like 2 hours away. But I've been doing music for about 2 years, and self-taught.
For sure, man. So we definitely finna get into your movement and stuff like that. So, but one thing I always like to ask the people, like, you feel me, new people that come in and talk to us and stuff like that, especially on their first interview, let's break down his name, you feel me, your stage name and stuff like that. So just tell the people about how you end up coming up with your stage name.
Yeah, so funny story. So I originally I was like going through a whole bunch of different ones, trying to do Post Malone way, going through rap generators and stuff like that, rap name generators, and I just couldn't find one that I really liked. So my girlfriend at the time, she was Italian, and I don't know why I just like looked up Italian words, Dioro, golden, something like that. So I was just like, you know what, I like that, and then I also like, Dior is like my favorite brand, so I was just like, Dioro. Just went from there, and actually, there's 2 dots and an X in my name, and that's supposed to be kind of like a branding type of thing. So that's why I have it. So.
That's what's up, man. That's what I'm talking about. So, like, when did you make that decision to really be an artist, though? Like, when did you really sit down and be like, okay, this is what I want to do with my life?
Yeah, so it actually happened, I think, like, first year of college. I just got out of high school, and I went straight to college, my community college, and something, like, kind of happened to me where it was kind of like felt like a life or death situation, and then the next day I woke up, and I was just like, everybody's kind of acting the same. So I was like, this is weird. I was like, I'm in a spot that I don't want to be in, doing stuff that I don't want to do. And I was like, but it's my life. So, I was like, let me do something that I want to do. Let me pursue it fully. And I'm a real like technical person. Like I really want like go 100% with all my stuff. So like for that, I was just like, I want to do music fully percent, like full 100% type of thing. Yeah.
Okay. So, like, what did you, before you end up making that decision, like you said, straight out of high school, you end up going to community college. So before you end up making that decision to be an artist, what was your plan before that?
It was going to be just regular engineering. Just like, I was always like really good at math and stuff like that. So, a couple of my uncles, they like work on cars and stuff like that. So I was always kind of been like handy with tools and stuff like that. So, yeah, I was going to be an engineer, and just, I don't know, wasn't for me.
So let's go back to, man, you being from Rockford, man. Talk to us, those of us that, may have never been to Rockford, fill us in, or Rockford. Talk to us about the music scene in Rockford. What should we know about that?
Yeah, no, I mean, the music scene in Rockford is so diverse. There's definitely a lot of different artists that are really great, that are doing their own thing as well. A lot of studios coming up as well. I mean, we consider, like, ourselves like a sister city to Chicago type of thing. We're kind of like growing. So, there's a lot of great movement happening right now where, like, filmmakers, artists, producers, studios are opening up now. And so right now the music scene in Rockford, I feel like it's really booming. And definitely from the artists that I see, hip-hop to rock, to rock to indie, it's crazy. It's crazy going on there.
No doubt, man. Also, man, I want you to build on, man, you as an artist, man. Break down who you are as an artist, what you bring to the table.
Yeah, so what I bring to the table. So I originally, like, as an artist, I just, like, really just wanted to, like, start off with rap, like, just fully rap. I was writing down lyrics in middle school, just, seeing what could rhyme and stuff like that. And from then, I just, like, I also love, like, different types of, like, music, Fall Out Boy to, more singy stuff, and from then I was just like, let me expand on this. And so like I just kind of started making all different types of genres,
So I was listening to you when you was talking, and you said back in your hometown, Rockford, it's all different type of like artists that's popping up, like that's doing all different type of music. And I heard heard you say something about indie. Like, but I've been hearing a lot about that. Like, what is that though? What type of sound is that though?
I say like indie. Well, I mean, for me, I feel like I can group it in kind of like with alternative. It's like stuff that's like like groups in a lot of different genres. Yeah, for me, I say because like I've heard people describe a lot of my stuff as indie as well, which I'm like I don't consider myself fully rap and then fully like R&B and stuff like that. So I feel like it's a mix of alternative, a little bit of like rock, different types of industry, like instruments with different types of genres that like all kind of go into one.
Oh, so that's what it is. It's like it's not a specific genre. It's like when you add a little bit of sauce from this, a little bit of sauce from that, and then put it together. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, that's why I consider it as.
Okay, so like, as far as like your sound though, it's like, what do you try to go for as far as like when you sit down in the studio and like you really sit down and make a song, you try to pour out your heart. Like, what are you really trying to give off?
What I'm really trying to give off is that I'm lyrical, but I'm also like I can do melodic stuff. People that I kind of look up to and as artists, Drake, one of them.
For sure.
Post Malone, The Weeknd. I started off listening to The Weeknd with my brother. Like that's like my introduction to music, like music. Like, because I before that age I didn't listen to anything, and like I got into The Weeknd. I was like, whoa, what is this? Like I want to hear more. So like yeah, for me like that's like that's kind of like how it is.
It's crazy you brought up The Weeknd though, cause I ain't gonna say I didn't rock with him, but I never sat down and listened to none of his music before. Like really, cause how like when you rock with certain artists or like you listen to certain artists, you really sit down and listen to their catalog or listen to certain tapes or like you feel me projects and stuff like that. I never really sat down and listened to The Weeknd, but when I heard him featured with certain artists that I do rock with, I'm like, dang. He kind of cold though. Like when you really listen to what he be saying though, I'm like, he got it though. Like I know it's this one song with him and Future. Like I really like how he was like, it was like you said, more melodic and stuff like that. Like I like how he was flowing on the beat and stuff. So I definitely like how you brought that up. So I know the people that's listening, you feel me, that's watching on live, I know they waiting. I know they ready to hear some good music. You feel me? So we got 2 songs from you today though. You feel me? So we got Why Does Love Break, and then we got Touchdown. You feel me? So out of those 2 songs, which one you want to introduce to the people first?
Let's go with Why Does Love Break. That was my most recent single that I just released. So
okay, so before we get into Why Does Love Break, just tell us a little bit about it and like what was the vibe that you were trying to give out with this specific song?
Yeah, so
and then how you end up coming up with the name too.
So this I made this song during my first breakup. I was in a relationship for 6 years, straight out of high school. First breakup. I wish her the best though. It just didn't work out. But I went into straight into my recording studio that I have at home, and I just freestyled. I just off the tone, just let every emotion that I was feeling, and with that I was just pouring out what those feelings are like, why is this happening? What's going on? Like this was all for this, now it's not. It's just like, what do I do after? So it's just like, that's kind of what happened with that song.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So this one from the heart, y'all. So y'all definitely tune in with it, man. We finna get into this Why Does Love Break, and we finna take this little break and listen to this hot music. We'll be right back on Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys.
Hey, that I don't get anymore, Why? Don't know, hey, I don't know. Yeah, it's true, it's true. Oh, how much of my heart did I have to give up to you? Cut it up in pieces and you threw it in the avenue. Threw it in the gutter, I don't even know if it's true anymore. Love ain't love if it ain't making sense no more. I just don't get why we still pouring, we still feeling this. What we feeling for? I just don't get it no more. I'm spinning off the top of my head. Pain make me feel like the way that I say it hurts. And I'm wishing on death cause nothing could be worse. Yeah, I'm wishing on death cause nothing could be worse. I I can't even talk about you. The only person that I go talk about my I can't even say it no more. Hey, yeah, I'm feeling all this pain and it's overwhelming in my heart for. I don't even get what I'm saying no more. This hey, off of the top and off of my head, I feel dead and I don't get why. I don't get why I should do this for. Who should I do this for? You left me and that's all that it was for. Hey, building up a business just to have you at the top. Then you went and left me and then you went and left me and it hurts. My heart rises. Hey, I don't know it's love anymore, and it's true. I don't know it's love anymore. I'm still wishing it was you. I'm still wishing it was you, but it's not, and it's never gonna be anymore. And that's something that I have to accept.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So we had that banger on here, man. Why Does Love Break by my boy, man. So it seems like just off listening to your music, though, it's like, it's real, like, I wouldn't say like it's a lot of passion in that, though. You feel me? You could tell the emotion that you had in that specific moment when you recorded that song. So like, is that what you try to hone into as far as like when you make your music, like your emotions, or like is it based off just like how you feeling in that moment?
Yeah, no, it's definitely off of emotions. I found like my main goal with music is just to kind of relate to people, be there for people, because when I had nothing, I had music, and that really helped me through everything. And yeah, definitely feeling those emotions, you know, and translating that to like through my music. It's just like that's all I want, you know. That's, you know, because I don't like, I felt alone a lot of times in my life, and music just helped me out. So that's what I try to do.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Because I definitely feel that same way, though. You feel me? Especially when you go through certain things throughout your life. You feel me? Certain experiences. Like, music for us is like that backbone. You feel me? That safeguard. That's something we could fall back on. You feel me? Because music could put you in a certain type of atmosphere, a certain type of headspace. Like, I wouldn't say like even like just to go a little bit further, like music in some type of way to certain people even give you a certain type of high. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just like just how it make you feel, especially like when you listen to certain type of music by a certain type of artist. So I definitely get you with that, though. So like, as far as like any projects and stuff like that, have you put out any projects like?
Yeah, so I do have a project out. It's called More Than What You See on the Surface. It was my first project that I ever put out. Like, I worked on it for like 2 years, because like that was like when I first started music. And yeah, it just has to deal with a lot with different emotions, dealing with depression, anxiety, stuff like that. All through that project, I try to make it relatable. And as far as like for new projects, I do have something coming up. It's called I Thought You Should Hear This From Me, and it has a couple songs on there that yeah, it's mostly about you know, having somebody there when you feel like the world is ending, and definitely wrote it for like a specific person that like really helped me out in the situation.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to steal that. That was low key like a little bar you just did. You threw out there. You see how you did that though? You said, I think you should hear this from me. You feel me? Like, that was low key kind of cold. I like that. I like how you did that. So like, okay. As far as like the whole process though, like, is it always just you sitting at the crib, just by yourself in your own studio, just working on music, or like do you go out to other studios and like work with other producers and put your music together?
As far as right now, it's just me. I am learning and getting my degree in audio engineering and SAE here in Chicago. But yeah, I try to definitely, a lot of what I write, I want it to be personal, so I do it all on my own. But at the same time, I do like, you know, bringing my work up to different people and being like, hey, can you listen to this? Hey, you know, just kind of like, because what's the point of me liking it if someone else doesn't like it? Kind of like, you know, make it relatable for people. You know, if it's only relatable for me, it's kind of like not fulfilling that purpose that I was talking about earlier. You know?
Exactly. Because I don't think a lot of people understand that. Like, when you make music, like, I want to say the whole purpose in making music is to relate to other people, but that's a big component in it though, and that's another way people like gain fans and like gain popularity and stuff like that. Because if people can't relate to what you're saying or don't necessarily understand what you're saying, it's not gonna hit the same compared to, you hearing the song and the things that they describing in the song is something you probably going through, like, because I know you've never been in a situation where you listen to a certain song and you heard a certain bar or like a certain lyric and you be like, dang, it kind of felt like he know my life, or he right here with me, like he know exactly what I got going on. But in all reality, he don't know you from a can of paint. It's just us as humans, sometimes we go through the same things, just in different forms. You feel me? So that's what's up though. So as far as like things outside of like projects and different singles and stuff like that you want to get into in the future, like what certain things that we should be looking forward for?
Oh, definitely. I want to do more interviews. Definitely more interviews. Definitely get my name out. I feel like these past years that I've been working on music, I've really tried to like focus just on the music, just like making sure that it sounds good, making sure that I know how to mix and stuff like that. Definitely this next year, I'm definitely more shows, more popping out, doing more stuff like that. Really getting my face out there, because the music can be good, but then you gotta show your face out as well.
Exactly. That's what I've been trying to tell my homie lately. Like, he think he could just, because we in a situation where right now we trying to get our money together so we can actually produce our music and put it out the way we want to do it. But I'm trying to tell him, like, all right, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But in the process of you trying to get your money together, you still have to put yourself in a certain type of situation where you posting on social media. I ain't saying you got to post all day, every day, show everybody everything you do, but like in some type of way, you have to engage with your fan base, because it's like what you think, especially if you don't already have a certain type of fan base. You feel me? Like we not Drake or Lil Wayne or like we don't have those type of fan bases yet to just, you feel me, go a whole year or two without dropping music and then think we could drop some music and it's just gonna catch traction. No, it don't work like that. You gotta be consistent as far as like your fans and like actually putting content out there and like different things like that to actually stay relevant. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I definitely get you with that though, because I definitely gotta do the same thing. I gotta get out more and stuff like that, get up out that shell and do more shows and stuff like that. So I definitely understand that. So what's some features though, like as far as that you've been doing out so far in your career that really stand out, like you really remember this certain feature, or you really like this verse that this one person did on this song, on Pacific Song with you though?
I really haven't had that many features. I have worked with one artist outside of myself. It's very recent. The whole song that he sent me was so good, and the verse that I did, I try to like really like make it my own way, as well as like make it fit into the song. But yeah, it's really recent, so I'm still kind of working on it. But like that, I mean, that's my first collaboration. We're trying to make it solid.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I ain't gonna lie, this was a great interview though. Well, I ain't gonna lie, every time I get a chance to come in and talk to you great artists and y'all be able to bring y'all stories and tell me what y'all got going on, it's always a great day, always a great show, you feel me? So, but we got this last song though,
Yeah.
You feel me? And I definitely want to break this song down, and I definitely want to talk about it, and it's called Touchdown, you feel me? Speaking of touchdown, before we get into that though, who you got for the Super Bowl?
Who I got for the Super Bowl? I'm not really a big football fan. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna ask Brian too. I'm gonna ask Brian who he got. I think I know who he got though. He probably go for the 49ers. But I want to go for the 49ers. But my homeboy, man, it's just he turned up in the playoffs. So I don't want to go against him though. But I don't know. 49ers, they got a lot of weapons over there though. So I'm excited for that game. I'm gonna see how that play out though. But back to the business, man.
Yeah.
Touchdown. So like, just based off the name, we kind of get an understanding of what you was talking about or where you trying to go with it. But at the same time, that might be a metaphor for something. So, like, what's the whole idea behind Touchdown and, you feel me, what you was trying to go for?
Yeah, so Touchdown is one of my most recent songs, and yeah, I was like, I heard the beat, and I was like, I really want to talk my stuff. I really want to, show myself lyrically, and also like, I've had so many people, like, when I'm doing music, like, they don't understand how hard I'm going for it. And they'll just be like, hey, it's not serious. Or, like, they'll try to talk it down. With this song, I was like, I got to really, like, show out a little bit. So, definitely. And I feel like it also just, like, shows kind of, like, what I want in life. Definitely. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Like I said, this was a great show. You feel me? talked to a lot of great people today, you feel me? We did our thing like we always do every Saturday. But before we go, though, and we listen to Touchdown, just get a people your social medias and stuff like that so they could tune in with you feel me, your movement, and they go check out your music.
Yeah, so it's Dioro on TikTok. It's Dioro, and then just X for TikTok. And then on Instagram, it's Johnny Boy. It's JOHNNY_BOI 28. But yeah, you guys could check me out. That'd be so dope.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So, like I said, we finna go ahead, check out, man, but we definitely finna tune into this Touchdown, man. You know, it's been another great episode of Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys. We check y'all later.
And we're here at Barber Elementary asking some of the local kids what they would like to be when they grow up. How about you, kid? What would you like to be when you grow up? I want to be a rapper.
I was being honest. Had way too many people try to switch the topic. Talk me down, try to talk me out it. Tell me that it's love, but you're not about it. Cause I know it's solid. Oh, took some time and I thought about it. I'm finally doing fine. I'm just being modest. Yeah, touchdown, I just wanna score with my buddies from my hometown. New whip cars lining up as we roll out. They don't wanna see us pop off when we show out. Bunch of little thotties wanna go hit up our phones now, but we stay solid 10 toes on the floor now. Moving through the cities, we don't ever wanna slow down. That's moving through the cities, we don't ever wanna slow down. Go and grab a picture, know you need it for the gram. When we walk out, Da Vinci in a mirror, falling up the Sprinter van. Eye candy, I am. Your girl got it flooding like my pants, pair of shoes. Flying in, landing on another pair of shoes. We got different color suits for business we get into. Yeah, always making money cause you know that we get to it. Yeah, driving with the duffel, I got used to it. Oh, pictures with the flash, I got used to it. Oh, problems with the money, I got used to it. All the love and the hate, I got used to it. Yeah, stab me in the back like a transfer, had to get right through it. You don't wanna see how we do it. Bloody, I was moving, I've been thinking a lot, and you've been thinking a lot. Saying all that time that we spent, yeah, it wasn't enough. All that effort that I put while you giving up. All that hurt that you left while you live in love. And I move along, and I'm moving on, and I'm moving up. Too scared that I'm about to blow up. Yeah, touchdown, I just wanna score with my buddies from my hometown. New whip cars lining up as we roll out. I don't wanna see us pop off when we show out. Bunch of little thotties wanna go hit up our phones now, but we stay solid 10 toes on the floor now. Moving through the cities, we don't